Vibe Tribe, your presence is welcome to this channel. We're going to dive into the Gemini energy wave for the Capricorn zodiac month. You can use this information and apply it to wherever you have this energy in your birth chart. In this particular tarot reading, we are going to focus on spiritual ascension. The definition of ascension is rising to a higher level, and therefore, this is a guide to the never-ending road of your spiritual elevation. Now I would like you to imagine a circular clock. Picture the large numbers. They should count 1 through 12. These numbers represent each of the zodiac signs. When the short hand on the clock hits a number, it signifies one full ascension step. Now look closer into the clock. There are 4 lines in between the big numbers. Every line represents the 4 weeks that make up a zodiac season. It is this crucial information that we're going to detail as we move forward in this video. To set our vibrations to the highest level possible, I will say a prayer. It is advised that you follow along with me by tuning in your mental energy. Let us begin. Dear Creator God of the universe, thank you for creating all that you have created. Thank you for keeping the world at a balance. Thank you for giving us life. Thank you for loving us unconditionally. Thank you for allowing me to share this message and guiding this message to those meant to hear it. We are so grateful to you for masterpiecing the world around us and creating each individual detail made by your genius artistry, including ourselves. We are grateful that you allowed us to be masters of our own choices in life. We hope to use that gift to grow expansive positivity within ourselves, then spreading that positivity to the world around us. I ask you to cloak this reading, including the audience and myself, with protection against all negativity, so this may be a positive space for truthful information to be heard and accepted. Please guide this reading with your Holy Spirit of wisdom. May it teach us the way of ascension. Glory be to you. Amen. The process of ascension easily compares to the growth of a lotus flower. The lotus flower grows by burying deep roots into the soil at the bottom of a still body of water. The soil impacts the flower's entire growth cycle and is the hidden source to the beauty of the lotus. This is the piece that Gemini energy wave is expanding during Capricorn season. So Gemini, we have this Ace of Wands energy. Wands talks about passions, desires, motivation, a hunger to go after something that you wanted. There's something that you wanted. There's something that you desired here that sparked something new in you, a new fire in you, it's not necessarily a new idea, but it's a new motivation towards an idea. You could have been thinking about this for a long time. You could have been thinking about doing something for a long time. You just haven't done it. But now you've got a new energy to go for it. This is going to be really the basis of everything for Capricorn season for you. This is what you're building on. Your momentum. Building this momentum and getting this new fire, this new spark is pushing you towards a certain somewhere. So this portion of the reading is going to detail the seed of your lotus. It is what the soil is cultivating this Capricorn season and is the main focus at this time for the Gemini energy wave. So here's the thing that we have here. This is what's coming out of this new spark, this new fire within you, Gemini. It's the Observer card. It's the number 12 of this tarot deck. Now, the Observer is not in the traditional tarot. This card is specific to this deck. But it talks about dedication and wisdom and strength in that wisdom and in that dedication. So there's a strength that you have with going on this path, but you don't know where you're going. You don't know what next steps that you should take You don't know this consciously. You're very much acting instinctually, and your instincts are being guided by spirit's eyes. If you notice in the sky, there's a whole bunch of eyes in this card. There's a whole bunch of eyes. It's like they're like stars. Instead of stars, there's eyeballs, and they're looking all which way, all over the place. And those are the eyes of spirit. Those are the eyes of that your intuition is connected to. Those are the eyes that your messages come from, that they see. And so because you have all those eyes, you actually do know where you're going. You just don't know it consciously. You may know it subconsciously. These eyes are downloading information for you and you can feel the support. So this is the biggest thing. Your fire was lighted by spirit. And that motivation is spirit's hand pushing you towards wherever you're going, okay? Towards your desires. And that support is what you're feeling right now. So this motivation is spirit's support. This fire was ignited by spirit for you and spirit's wisdom. And it's giving you reassurance that you're not going to fail. So instead of being frightful or being unsure in yourself or having anxiety, you're channeling the energy that maybe you might have normally put into those energies. You're channeling that energy into forward movement to your own success, which is beautiful. The clock we visualize in our minds at the beginning of this video stands for each zodiac season as an individual step towards ascension. Most of these steps that finalize growth within ourselves have actually been in the process of maturing for some time. We're going to look at the piece of the last zodiac month that has led to the current development we are now building. So Sagittarius season, Gemini energy had to walk away from something. This is the 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups talks about walking away from something that, just emotionally, it doesn't do it for you. It doesn't fulfill your heart. It doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make your life better. It may be some stressors to it. But working, and it's something also maybe that you've worked on. So some sort of project that you've worked on. I'm really seeing here, especially with emotionally, what's pointing out to me is the people here. And then you see the person in the middle and they're giving a show and everybody's paying attention to this person because this person has this magnetic energy, right? And this person has built an audience. Gemini, I feel like this is you. This is you. You have built an audience of some kind around you. People that look to you. People that like to listen to you. People that like to listen to your story or whatever it is that whatever it is. And you've built this group of people. This group that has emotionally tied to you. But the thing about it is, these are people that they're not really giving anything to the show. You know what I mean? They're listening, they're enjoying, they're having a good time, but they're not really fulfilling the person here. Once the person gets bored of telling the story, of entertaining, they're going to stop doing it, right? And, Gemini energy is very known for those quick decisions. In and out, you know what I mean? Once Gemini energy gets bored, they leave a situation. You know what I mean? They just leave it. So that's the kind of energy that you went through in Sagittarius season. And because you have left that situation, whatever situation it was behind, that bored you because it wasn't really giving anything to you, because you have done that, it has affected your ascension step for this month. The lotus sprout is the first time that this beautiful flower peeks out of its soil and is exposed to the world. Since the lotus likes to grow in muddy water, it begins its life in a new, unknown territory that is difficult to see through. The sprout mimics the part of Ascension where we are challenged to do something new and to be brave enough to continue without being able to see where the path will take us. These first 2 weeks of Capricorn season, we are going to be using our instincts, much like the lotus, to navigate ourselves towards completing the lesson. So coming into Capricorn season, you're going to be into this King of Wands energy, okay? This is a pretty good energy, and it's not really, surprising. The King of Wands is an energy of a masculine energy, and you can, this is for women and men, but masculine energy has to deal with, getting things done, moving towards something, movement, right? We've already talked about this spark in you that Spirit has had in you. Right now, Spirit is pushing you away from that 8 of Cups situation where, you might have been the entertainment for people. You were very entertaining of some kind. And now it's pushing you to go towards something else. And this is something that you have done before. King status is a mastery status. So this is something that the Gemini energy wave, the Geminis that will be looking at this, wherever you have Gemini in your chart, it's not new for you. You have done it over and over again. It comes almost as second nature, and I think probably this is why your movement is so fast, and even why you don't have any anxiety, you don't have any lower energies, you don't, I'm not seeing this as a battle with you about this. You came to a very big, you're good with this, and you're going after what you want. The first 2 weeks, you're going to be walking the path. You're going to be focused on the path. The King of Wands doesn't stop until they get to where they're getting to. They don't stop until they get what they want. And so whatever motivation this has that's pulled you away from whatever energy that you were entertaining, whatever this group was that you were entertaining in Sagittarius season, you're now moving forward for the first 2 weeks. You're making monumental steps towards a different desire, supported by Spirit. The lotus flower begins to take root and secure itself into the soil while simultaneously growing upward towards the top of the water. Once it reaches the water's surface, it becomes visible to a world outside of the murky water it was born in. The ability for this flower to connect its grounding energy to its growth symbolizes a newly established part in yourself that can now be visible to the world around you. So we're at the number 6 for the Lovers card, the number 6 in Major Arcanas, and it's the Lovers, which is a card that emanates big time Gemini energy. Big time Gemini energy, which is very interesting. So you are moving towards this last 2 weeks, you're moving towards some sort of partnership of some kind. The steps that you make go right into a powerful partnership with the Lovers. Now, the Lovers is also a choice card. So I'm saying it's not necessarily something that's set in stone, but because you have the choice if you want to have this partnership, and then the other person has the choice if they would like this partnership. But the 6 here talks about a journey. So whoever this is, or whatever this is, it's a part of your journey. It's a big piece of your journey. So I believe for a lot of you, it's going to work out. But that doesn't mean that it's not going to be challenged. This partnership of some kind, and this could be a person, you could be walking into a romantic relationship. You could be walking into a friendship of some kind. You could be walking into a partnership with business. It doesn't just talk about romantic love. It talks about partnerships of monumental partnerships that require that change your life. basically. So this partnership is going to be presented to you the last 2 weeks of Capricorn season. And you will be given a choice, and the other person or the other, business, company, whatever, will be given the choice on whether or not to continue. So at the end of the Capricorn season, the lotus that grows within yourself will be in bloom. This bloom is the point of achievement you have accomplished. The beauty of the lotus is an intricate and delicate design, standing for the many complexities to our lives and how easy our choices shape the pathway to our destiny. Okay, so basically what your bloom is going to be, Gemini, is this Two of Swords energy. And this talks about balance. This is a duality card. You see the man, he's split in half. He's literally cut in half. And one side he has white skin and the other side he has brown skin. And the sword, each side has a sword. And it's with these swords that these two sides actually find balance. They don't fall down because they have these two swords, and they're using the tip of these two swords. So basically what this is talking about, and this is within yourself, okay? There's a balance that you have, that you're taking within yourself. And you've got one side, so you've got the white skin sky, the white side that is, I'm not talking about race or anything, so please do not take anything that I say and equate it to race. This is not about race, okay? This is just an example. You've got the white side, and it's got this whole perspective, okay? And you've got the brown side that has a whole perspective. And these perspectives, they gradually come together. Through their bodies, through their arms, through their hands. Their hands get a little bit closer. The swords that they have, their thoughts, the swords get a little bit closer. And it's not until it reaches the peak that it actually comes together. Okay? This is very important on how to balance out your energy, especially going into partnerships. You have dual energy within your personality, especially if you have Gemini in your sun sign. Then we're talking about Gemini in your personality. Now, if Gemini is not in your sun sign, wherever Gemini is in your chart, there is a duality there. A white and brown side. Okay? And these two sides don't meet until the tips of the swords come together. It's a gradual process to get these two sides to balance out. And so this is something that you are doing. This is something that you're doing in yourself. That's the bloom. And I'm not sure if it's if it's triggered because you've gotten some sort of partnership. This could be somebody. I do believe, even if this has to deal with business, even if this has to deal with, some sort of agreement that you have, I do believe that there is a connection with an actual person. There's a connection with something, with somebody, some living thing. It might even be, for some of you, it might even be an animal, it might be your pet. But there is a connection of some kind that has speared you into balance within yourself. I hope this video helped guide you in the right direction in your life. For those that would like to dig deeper into this energy, there will be a live group reading via Zoom, where you will have a chance in a select group of people to ask questions. Please don't hesitate to hit that like button and leave your commentary in the comment section below. Subscribe to the Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok pages, as well as the website's newsletter. This will keep you updated when there are classes, workshops, live group readings, new products, and free giveaways. I offer personal readings on the website. Spots are limited to 10 per month, and all the appointments are scheduled for the last 2 Tuesdays of each calendar month. Disclaimer alert, let them scram and don't get scammed. I will never offer anyone a reading in the comment section of this video. The only way you should receive a reading from me is by going to the website and setting an appointment. All donations are accepted via Cash App, PayPal. Thank you to all that decided to donate ahead of time. Your donations put a smile on my face and are much appreciated. Now, every day, say a prayer to the God, creator of the universe. This will shield your pathway from unnecessary negativity. Keep your energy focused on your spiritual ascension. This will pattern your life to be surrounded in divine energy. Practice loving yourself. It is a journey that never ends. Spread love, because what we give is what we take in the cycle of karma, and a reflection of our own self. Lastly, remember that you are a child of the Creator God, and this makes you amazing. Until we meet again. Thank you for watching this video all the way through. We will explore the roots to your lotus flower. The roots keep the plant alive and secure your ascension step. It is also the part of yourself that is most likely to be targeted and attacked by lower vibrational energies that cross your path. So what we have here for your roots is this Queen of Wands energy. Now the Queen comes before the King. The Queen of Wands energy is an energy of creating what she wants, where the King of Wands goes after and takes what he wants. The Queen of Wands creates it, almost like magic, right? Very magical energy. And she is also the other half, the feminine piece to the King of Wands. Now you have to get to the Queen of Wands energy before you can master the wands, master fire of the King of Wands. Okay? That's why I say she comes before the King. She's the step before the King. So here's a little bit. This is going to be for some of you. Now this could be an outside energy, this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands could be this, this Queen of Wands could be in yourself. Because remember, we were talking about duality with that Two of Swords, duality within yourself. And we were talking about that Lover's card though. So it could be that you make a partnership of some kind that challenges you to balance out a Queen of Wands and a King of Wands energy. Now that energy could be within yourself, or the Queen of Wands could be a partner that you have, somebody that you're with. Because in this deck, one thing about this Queen of Wands and this specific deck, it talks about how she is a companion on a journey. So once again, this could be on the outside, this could be on the inside. Okay? All I know is it's something that you need for that balance. So no matter what, it is something that people are going to target. Whatever is the ability to create is what people is going to target. Whether making you doubt yourself, doubt this Queen of Wands energy within your own self, or make you doubt the energy of the connection that you have with this Queen of Wands. In this deck, the King of Wands is looking right at the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is looking off, seeing further. She sees further. The King of Wands has attained this Queen of Wands, and this Queen of Wands sees further. This is very important for you to know. And whether this Queen of Wands is within yourself or this Queen of Wands is on the outside, it varies for each situation. You need to use your brain and figure out which way it goes for you. But that's basically it, you know. So protect this Queen of Wands energy, because it's going to be the target, and it is the roots to this growth. If somebody takes out, if something or somebody takes out this Queen of Wands, it kills the growth so far, okay? So this is something that you need to be protecting. This is something that you need to not let go of, okay? All right, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.